If you want to talk about information being swept under the rug and pretty much silenced, you tell me when the last report you remember was of Fukushima coming off the mainstream media. Last time that there was a thorough report about the radiation there, the effects, and the effects that it has on us here in the United States. You almost never see any talk about that whatsoever. But what we're seeing now is trace levels of radioactive cesium from Fukushima being detected in Florida fruits. Now, although they're coming out, they're telling us this right now, they note that immediately following the Fukushima disaster, that radioactive iodine and cesium from that plant in Fukushima were detected in Florida vegetation. That's pretty shocking. That should, hit everybody. Like, as soon as it happened, they were detecting this in the vegetation in Florida. That should tell you that that radiation went clear across all of us. Across all the vegetation. All of us, all the plant life, traveling through the air, and they acted like they just didn't care. So, when you see these reports creeping out years later, it's only certain outlets that get this information and put it out there, that are thankfully doing this, that are keeping us in the know of what's really happening with all this Fukushima data. E&E News is a very good source. They like to stay on top of all the Fukushima-related stuff and give out all the newest findings, the stuff that none of the mainstream wants to talk about, all the animal deaths, how they're dumping this stuff in the ocean still, how there's cover-up after cover-up after cover-up. And it just continues because it's a disaster that they just cannot fix. And it makes one wonder, if the United States didn't have anything to do with this, why would they not be on the defensive, period? Why would they not be all over Japan, ripping them in two about this? Because it's actually affecting us big time. And people just do not realize it because the mainstream media is not telling them. It's... For the folks on the West Coast over there, you guys are the ones getting hit the hardest, in my opinion, and you have been, and they're never going to come out and tell you. You're just going to have to do your research, and hopefully people can see and realize that what's happening over there, it's almost like it's being done intentionally, keeping everyone in the dark while you take in all these high doses of radiation, and they're just going to say nothing about it. And if that concerns you, and you want to know more about this and look into it further, I'll leave a link. You guys can read the rest of the details and information in this article, and I'll keep you guys posted as I come across more. But this is not going to go away. This is something that's here on a daily basis, creeping throughout the atmosphere. Like I said before, it's almost like they just do not care. I'll leave a link. It's been Dabu7. Peace.